Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much. Kaya kaya wanju, nan mi al Jerban, ngan kwel kambiari, ngan kwel waramba, nunga dance group. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to you all, Sylvie and her team, for inviting us here. Thank you. These young fellas are all my grandsons, and and I'm still here performing with them. It's a dream come true. Anyway, we represent 60,000 years of history in this country, a history that's quite complex, quite amazing, long before pyramids and Christianity and a lot of that stuff. Did you know that there was no wars for land in this country? Land was treated very special, and everybody worked together. Just one more point, there was no vacant spaces in Australia. Every part of Australia was occupied by one Aboriginal tribe or another. Everything was full up. So if anybody tells you, oh, some Aboriginals lived just over there somewhere, there was nothing here, or some over that way, they're telling lies. The whole lot was full up with Aboriginal tribes. The desert areas had to take more area, for their seasonal collection of food and whatever. We had arranged marriages, shared philosophy, land management, cold weather burning to stop them horrible fires during the summer. Our first dance, everybody, is called the Wirranyumbi. Does anyone speak any real Australian here? Wirran means spirit, Nyambi means warrior. So spirit warrior dance. In this dance we've combined the spirit and the warrior. My name is James, sorry. My Aboriginal name is Gumbiati. So James or Gumbiati. And I'll introduce you to these good looking fellas in a minute. But the first dance is the warrior spirit. So we have the eerie spirit part of the dance where they make no noise. They have to be very, very quiet. Shh, benegare, benegare. No noise. And then suddenly the tempo of the didgeridoo changes into a fast beat. That's when they make a lot of noise. That's when they become land-bound as humans, as warriors. Then when we go back to the spirit, that's when we become the spirits again. Protecting and enjoying Mother Earth. And then it just goes spirit warrior, and we take it right up to the end and end with a bang, and then we'll share another dance with you. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and watch the Wirranyumbi. Sorry? Oh, the elders. Thank you, Joseph. We'd like to pay our respects to our wise and gracious female Aboriginal elders and all of their family from this tribe here, which is called Wajak. We'd also like to pay our respects to our wise and gracious male Noongar elders and all of their family from the same tribe called Wajak. Okay, let's watch this dance, the Wirranyumbi or the Spirit Warrior dance. Thanks, everybody. Turn that phone off. We've had a great time over the years, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, doing a lot of schools, a lot of conferences, a lot of festivals, and we've, because I started working social media and using the website many, many years ago, you know, when it all started to come out, I sort of jumped on it fairly quick, and so we were discovered by a lot of people from overseas, and they invited us to, you know, places like Dubai, Seychelles, Mauritius, New York, San Francisco, Germany, Italy. I've forgotten all the places we've gone to, but they wanted to see traditional Aboriginal culture from Western Australia. So we were forced to live in, you know, five-star hotels, having warm, what do you call them? They put you on a bed of sand, they put hot rocks on your back. Anyway, it was a hard life, and we're still doing it. So we're now making a bid to represent southern Western Australia in a big, has anyone heard of the big Aboriginal dance competition at the Sydney Opera House? They have that every year, and somebody rang me up and said, "You haven't put in an application all this time." And I said, "Well, we had no, you know, I don't save up too easy to get us all over there." And he said, "No, you put it in, and they'll pay, if you're successful, they pay for your travel and your accommodation." So we're going to go over there, and we're going to give them a good, what for, eh, fellas? Might even win $10,000, you know, top prize. So anyway, fellas, everybody, sorry. Say hello to my grandson, Nathaniel. My grandson, Stanley. My grandson, Joseph. And another grandson, Owen. You know, years ago, everybody, I was dancing with their fathers, you know, all my sons. So now I've got their sons, and it's still going good. Lucky I don't have to jump around, I can sit down and play. That's easy on me. My knees and my hips can't take it anymore, folks. Anyway, good fun. The next dance, just quickly, Aboriginal land is the same size as Germany. It's got 14 tribes, 1 language and 3 dialects. We run from Geraldton up north, right through Merredin, down to Esperance, and then back through Margaret River, Augusta, Albany, all that, back right up to, through Perth, up to Geraldton again. That's all Noongar country. Right, next dance is the Yonga. Anybody know the word Yonga? We call this creature the Yonga down here. Yonga? What? Kangaroo, big hand. Thank you, fantastic. You have renewed my faith. Thank you. So down here we call this creature, there's over 63 languages within the region. We don't recognise state borders. State borders were only here 150 years ago, right? But within the region of Western Australia, there's 63 languages. I'm not even talking about the rest of Australia. So anyway, I know three. So Yonga down here, Marlu past Geraldton in the Yamaji country, and Wangiri in a tribe called Warmajiri in the Kimberleys. So this is all about the kangaroo. These fellas have got to change into that creature, and they go around, they hop around, they check you mob out there, you look interesting. Then they come hopping in the centre here, they look around, just checking on everything. There's a water hole there, they'll have a drink of water. Then they'll keep hopping. They'll check you mob out there, you look interesting also. And then over here, you mob look really interesting too. They'll hop over there. And there's a berry bush right there about that high. Can you see it? That's where they have a feed, just there. Then they'll come back looking after each other. But halfway through the dance, everybody, they're going to come across some danger in the form of the wild dog of Australia, the dingo, the dwert. These wild dogs are going to come flying in from that direction there. And they're going to try and catch the kangaroo and eat them. But these kangaroos are way too fit. The dingoes, they get so sick and tired of running around trying to catch a feed, they're just going to go down the road and, order a kebab or something, because it's too much. These kangaroos are too fit. And the kangaroos will go, thank God. And they'll go back to doing what kangaroos do. And what's that, Owen?
That's hopping, scratching, eating, and sleeping.
You were describing one of my cousins. Anyway, everybody sit back and relax. The Yonga, the Marlu, the Wangiri, the kangaroo dance.
That's it.
Fellas, hey, don't jump around hitting my mouth. Jump back that way. Are you ready? Are you ready? We've got one more dance, ladies and gentlemen. We enjoy going around and doing different shows like this. It's for all different multicultural events in Perth. It's really wonderful. And thank you once again for inviting us. In Australia, we have, can you imagine if you made a giant patchwork quilt doona? You know the big blanket with all the square colours on it? You chuck that big blanket all over Australia, encompassing the islands off the coast. All those squares represent one Aboriginal tribe or another. There were no empty spaces in Australia. Over 300 languages, over 800 dialects. So it's a beautiful history, and people who are now Australian should embrace that First Nation history as we all move together up to 2024 and we move further into the future. I think if we took old world knowledge, not only from this country, but from all over the world, mixed that in with modern technology and all that, I reckon we could save the planet. What do you reckon? You know, we should use our heads, stop chopping down trees, stop polluting the air and polluting the water. There's a lot of good people in this world, and I'm pretty sure we can. It's no good just going like a crazy train wreck so that everything is stuffed. You know what I mean? We need to pull up, and the idiots who are running mad, destroying our world, we need to stop them. Get a rope, pull them back up. You know, whoa, settle down. That's what we need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we wish you all the best from us, Noongar Nation, and we wish you a lovely evening tonight. And this is our last dance. It's called the Waramba dance. It's a nice, quiet one, just to leave you with. It's a warrior dance. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is called the Waramba dance. Nice and easy, fellas.
You